Why didn't you just say that then?
I always want to go to Taco Bell. I'm sorry.
Gotta stay tending to my farm. My chickens need me.
Wendy's is from hell. Hot take, I do not like their Frosties.
You know what? You can shut up. Hey, my name's Mia.
And my name is Emily.
And this is Almost Adults.
Welcome back to our podcast. This week, we will be exposing each other by discussing our procrastination.
So, I guess the reason we have this episode is because I procrastinate a lot.
Yeah, mainly this episode is probably going to be coming at you because I do not procrastinate.
I procrastinate a whole lot in every aspect of my life.
Yes, you do. I feel like it stresses me out way too much because I'm such like an anxious person. Mm-hmm. I'm a really anxious person.
Mm-hmm.
So like if I do anything that's like remotely like close to the deadline, I'm freaking out.
Couldn't be me.
No, you do everything last minute.
Could not be me. Good Lord.
Like what goes through your mind when you have an assignment on Sunday and it's, okay, let's say that it's Monday and you have stuff due on the weekend. What's going through your brain?
Oh my gosh, I have so much time to get this done. I better not do it until right before it's due. I have so much time to dilly-dally.
That's crazy.
That's what goes through my head. I say, I don't really want to do it right now. I'm kind of tired. I'll just do it closer. And then the next day comes. Say it's that Sunday. Okay, Monday comes. Oh, I mean, I have to. It's not due until Saturday night. So, like, I don't have to do it today. Okay, it's now Wednesday. I probably need to kind of start thinking about doing that. And then I'll watch a show. And then it gets too late. And I'm like, darn. Too late. Better go to bed. And so then, okay, now it's Thursday. And it's due Saturday night. Darn. I'm so busy. I'll just do it tomorrow. I still have 2 days left. Friday comes. Oh, well, that's due tomorrow. Yikes. Oh, well, I'll do it tomorrow. So then I'm like, holy cow, it's due today. But say it's 9 o'clock in the morning. I have plenty of time. I won't do it yet. Oh, it's due at 11:59. It's now 7 p.m. Oh, I should probably get on that so I can get it in on time.
See, no.
That's what goes through my head.
It's Monday. There's stuff due on Sunday that weekend.
Mm-hmm.
On Monday, I wake up and I feel like there's an alarm going off in my head that I have to get that stuff done immediately. And then I see that there's stuff due that next Monday and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm not going to want to do it like Monday when it's actually due that day. So I'm going to do it ahead of time. And so then I end up doing 2 weeks worth of work because I freak out. And
see, why would I do that?
Because I don't want all the stress and being like, oh, I have this going on that I need to do. So why wouldn't I do it all like now, get it done? And I'm like, it's bliss. I have nothing to do. I can do all the things I want.
You have nothing to do if you haven't done your assignment yet. If it's Monday and my assignment is not due until Saturday, I don't have to do it. I have plenty of time.
Okay, but like we just flip-flop of like you do the things you want to do, but you actually have something to do. So in your brain, like you kind of have that like kind of stress, but not in the back of your mind. But while you're not doing anything, like you're doing your own things, I'm doing my own things with nothing in the back of my head because I already did it, you know?
No, I just don't think about it.
See, I do. I think about everything. I overanalyze everything.
See, unless it's like a big project, like, oh, this is actually going to take you like 20 steps to finish. Yeah. Then obviously I'm not going to start it the day of. I'm going to start it depending on how much I'm going to have to put in the work. Like, okay, you need to put together this 30-minute video. Oh, I'm obviously not, but you have like 2 hours of footage. Obviously, I'm not going to start that 2 hours before.
Yeah.
Because it takes you over 2 hours to look through the footage.
Most of the time with those types of things, like I will like make a list in my head because I never write anything down. But like I'll make a list in my head of like things I'm going to get done that day. And then I like slowly work on it and I'll eventually get it done. So I'm not stressing out about it.
Also, one of the reasons I procrastinate, I forget. It actually doesn't exist yet. Can't see it. Doesn't exist. I don't know it's there.
I fear I don't forget most things.
Nope.
Like, I forget things that don't matter.
I
like,
forget everything.
just stupid things. But things like this, I cannot forget. And then I'll be, like, laying in bed and I'm, like, itching because I need to get it done because I can't get it out of my mind.
I forgot I had 3 Hershey Kisses in my pocket and washed my clothes and dried them with 3 Hershey Kisses in my pocket.
That's just tragic for you.
Then I had to rewash all my clothes.
Hopefully all the
Do you
chocolate
know
gets
when
off
I
it.
took the jacket off and put it? There was probably 20 minutes in between when I took the jacket off that had the Hershey Kisses in the pocket from when I put it in the washer. Forgot they were in there.
It's just really sad that you didn't get to eat those.
I know. I was really excited. It was 3 dark chocolate Hershey Kisses. I was so
dark chocolate. Okay, I like dark chocolate, but like, why are dark chocolate Hershey Kisses? Like, that's like
because I was at my grandpa's house and he has just bowls everywhere of candy.
That's fair.
I'm like, oh, let me just snag some of these real quick.
My great grandpa would always have like Milky Ways and Snickers and stuff in the fridge. Oh my gosh.
Oh no,
Those
it's
were-
like there was
so good.
there's a bowl of regular Hershey Kisses. There's a bowl of dark chocolate Hershey Kisses. There's those grandma's cookies, like the brand. Yeah, that Nathan literally has right now. Of like, but they're little, like the little ones.
I've never really eaten that before.
Mini kind bars. Literally just junk food.
That's crazy.
There's just bowls all over the house.
no, because my great grandpa, he would have those in the fridge, and then he would have a whole tub of like double bubble gum.
Oh my.
Dude, the blue raspberry double bubble goes crazy.
Never had.
It's so good. It breaks your jaw, and in about like 3 chews, the flavor is gone.
Yep.
That's
Sounds
why
about
you
right.
always double up, and you get 2. Hence the name double bubble.
Mm-hmm.
You know? It's not really. I just made that up really fast. It's really stupid.
But
it's
anyway,
fine.
you said that you don't write anything down, right?
No, I don't.
I have, especially, okay, so this semester we don't really have much of a schedule
No.
of when, like, things are due. Like, I'll have, like, 3 things due in 1 week. Like, I don't have,
Yeah.
but, like, last semester, I would have a list, like, a notebook page long of things I needed to do that week. And if I didn't write it down, I would forget about it. Because I could, like, cross it off and I could see, like, visibly, like, oh my gosh, I still have so much to do, but look at what all I've gotten done. Like, I have to write it down.
Yeah, I think there's only a few times I'll write things down, and it's usually during finals. Like, I'll write down, like, the day and the times of when I'm supposed to take those finals just to make sure, like, I don't forget. Because, like, it's always in my head, but obviously, like, you can't miss those. And if you
Yeah.
miss it, it's not, like, one of those, like, oh, it's okay, you can take this really quick.
I also, in addition to writing it down, I have my Google Calendar is my saving grace.
I don't use that.
See, I have, not so much this semester, but in all the semesters before, every assignment and the time that it's due. And then I have a widget on my phone that I can see my calendar at all times.
See, I tried to use Google Calendar, and I think literally, like, because I have no patience, I could not do it.
Yeah, it's a pain to set up
Yeah.
because you have to print out all of your schedules for all of your classes. And if you can't print them out, you have to write them down.
Yeah, no.
And then you have to put it, and it's color coded. So, like, each class has a color.
Yeah, no. Okay, my freshman year, I had this, like, thing on my laptop where, like, all of my stuff was color coordinated, you know, to be like, oh, all these assignments go in this color and these in that. Like, they would be, like, tags on my Finder. And I gave that up really fast in the first, like, 3 weeks because I was like, you know what? I just don't care. Like, I'll label it and I'll find it if I need it. Because really, my major's so chill, so... And it's all, like, this kind of stuff, like, uploading things. So, like, you upload it on YouTube and you're good.
Mm-hmm.
So, it never goes away.
See, no, I even have, like, spring break in my calendar. If I'm gonna, like, the basketball games, I had those in my calendar.
Really?
Mm-hmm. If I was planning on going home, like, especially at the beginning of the semester, because I was like, okay, I have to go home this weekend, so I don't want to go home before that. So I would plan when I was going to go home. Like, yes.
That's crazy.
And then
I feel like I'm a type A
See-
person, but
see,
then, like,
this
with this
one-
kind of stuff, no, I'm a type B.
in January, it says comeback getaway, which was a thing I had to go to for camp. And then the next weekend was go to Emily's house because I was supposed to go to your house.
Yeah, you did go to my house.
Exactly. Had that not been in my calendar, I would have been like, oh, I feel like I'm forgetting something. It's going to your house.
Bro, that's crazy. Like, maybe you're more type A than me. I don't know. I feel like we're the most, like, type A, type B, like, mixed people.
I don't know what that means.
Like, type A is, like, control freak, which I am. But it's also, like, they're the ones that make the plans for everything. Make sure that, like, when you go to a concert or a game, like, they have all the tickets, like, on their phone ready to go. Like, they're just, like, in control of everything.
I think.
And plan. Like, they're the go-getters.
I mean, I'm a planner. That's for sure. I plan lots of things. Like,
See, I feel like I'm not.
Like, and I need to know. Like, when I went to a concert last April, and I didn't have my own ticket because of the way the queue worked out.
Mm-hmm.
Like, my friend was further in the queue than me, so I just paid her for my ticket.
Yeah.
But then, turns out she gave that ticket to someone else, but the person who bought her a ticket, that was now my ticket. So it was like a weird, so I knew I had one, I just didn't know where it was.
See, I feel like in social gatherings and things like that, I'm not. Like, I do not care. Like, I'm one of those that's like, okay, whatever. But
oh no, I need to know what we're doing.
If it's assignments or anything, like, okay, I'm the team leader.
Okay,
I tell
that's
you
what
what
it
to
is.
do.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
'Cause,
I'm
like,
in charge.
I'm the driver, like, obviously, of
Mhm.
our friend group. So, like, I need to know where we're going. And even if I'm not the driver, I need you to tell me where we're going and in what order we're going to them in.
I mean, I feel like out of our group, Nathan tells us more what to do than, like, we do.
That's just because we can't make decisions.
No, literally. That's what I'm saying. Like, type B people are the ones that are like, yeah, they don't care. They're more indecisive.
See, I don't care. I just don't want everyone to hate me because of what I have just picked.
But I'm so indecisive, too, so I don't understand certain things.
You're only indecisive when you don't want to say. You're like, oh, I'm hungry. Oh, where do you want to go eat? I don't care. Do you want to go eat here? No. Do you want to go? No. Here? No. Do you want to go to Taco Bell? I'm glad you said that because that's where I wanted to go. What? Why didn't you just say that then?
I always want to go to Taco Bell, okay? I'm sorry.
I don't know where I want to go. Go to Taco Bell. Good Lord.
I'm sorry. I just want to make sure that everyone else wants to go to Taco Bell.
No one else wants to go to Taco Bell. You're just so, I don't even know. You're
So what?
You have such an attitude when you don't get your way that obviously we're going to go to Taco Bell just to appease you.
I go to DQ for you guys all the time.
Not all the time.
Yes, we have went so many times.
I've been to DQ in the last school year 4 times.
Okay, we went to Taco Bell with, like, you, maybe, like, 2 or 3.
Wrong.
Yes.
And we only went to DQ so much is because it was right there by the house.
By the house?
By the house that you house sat for, it was right there.
I don't remember that.
That was half of the reason because I didn't want to stop anywhere else after work. So I'm like, hey, I'm going to stop here.
I don't like it that much.
I hate Taco Bell. I hate it.
I'm sorry.
It's nasty.
Okay, well, I just don't really like DQ. Like, I've tried the things.
You don't like Wendy's. You don't like DQ.
Wendy's
you
is
don't
from
like
hell.
Olive Garden. What?
Wendy's is from hell.
Wendy's is delicious.
Bro, false. The chicken tastes like plastic.
Why would you get the chicken when there's a perfectly fine square burger?
The burgers, I don't trust fast food burgers.
And then Wendy's has the so highly coveted Frosty.
I don't
You
like...
get a French fry and you get a Frosty?
Hot take. I do not like their Frosties.
You know what? You can shut up. That's such
Too bad I can't because we're on a podcast right now.
You know what?
Too bad. Too bad.
I'll get up and leave. You don't diss a Frosty like that.
I'm sorry. I just don't like them that much. I'll give you...
So
okay,
you're a
hey,
sinner.
Okay. Yes. Yes, I am. And so are you. Anyway, DQ, their ice cream is good. They're good. Even though I went to go get a salted caramel truffle yesterday and they didn't have it and I was so
And you want to
mad.
know what you said? And you want to know? Maybe it was a good thing that they didn't have that because this chocolate chip cookie dough is so good.
It was something...
That's what you said.
I like cookie dough, okay?
So don't act all sassy over there in your chair that they didn't have it because you were just fine with the substitute.
listen,
Do
listen,
not
I
thrust
said
your
that.
arms at me.
Listen, I said that, okay? I said that. But then as I got like halfway through the cookie dough, I got bored and I wanted my salted caramel truffle. Because all it was vanilla ice cream and cookie dough. So boring.
Just like you.
Lies, and you know it. I need you to stop looking at me like that and being bratty because I'm going to go...
being bratty.
You're
You
being
said Wendy's
bratty.
is from hell. And you're wrong.
Tomato. We're going to go and take a shower tonight and cry after this. So you say that there are like multiple different things that you would rather do than do your homework.
Mhm.
And that's like how you walk through it. So what are some of like the bigger distractions and things that you choose to do other than your homework?
Definitely my phone. That's obviously anyone's biggest distraction with anything.
Right.
TikTok, YouTube, Instagram. Recently, like I said in the last episode, heyday. Gotta stay tending to my farm. My chickens need me. My cows need me.
Yeah.
But that's honestly the biggest one. But then sometimes I'm like, man, this carpet's just really dirty. It could really use a good vacuum, a cleaning. Oh, let me just do that real quick. Darn, if I'm going to vacuum the floor, might as well sweep and mop as well. Well, if I sweep and mop, might as well clean the cabinet, clean the countertop. Well, if the room is clean, the bathroom might as well be clean too. So why don't I just clean the whole dorm?
I feel like the main thing that I procrastinate with is like I will be productive with like organizing and cleaning and all that more than just getting on my phone. Now, I may get on my phone for a little bit and get on TikTok. Or what I have done in the past, like during the summer when I'm supposed to do things, is I will definitely clean or I'll like call Nathan and I'm like, I just don't want to do anything.
Oh.
That's what I would do. I'd call Nathan, but then he would tell me that I have to get off the phone because he has to go do things.
So this summer when I worked at camp in the kitchen, we would wake up so early and then after breakfast, we would get a pause for a little bit. We'd get like, 20 minutes, maybe a little bit longer. So we would all go back in dry storage and take a nap. And that nap was my biggest distraction because I wouldn't want to wake up. I'm like, no, Savannah, just give me 5 more minutes, please. And she's like, no, you have to go clean the salad bar. And I'm like, please do not make me go clean that. I really don't want to. That was my whole job, was the salad bar. So that was a big way I procrastinated.
Something kind of like that is like, I think me and you both did this, is like when we had to go to like a certain event or something, we would definitely procrastinate and end up going like late because we'd be like, oh no, we need food. And then we'd see someone and we just like just be yapping and stuff. And then we're like, oh wait, it's like 6:59. We probably need to get there because it starts at like 7. And then we get there like 7:05. You know? But that's also because like it's just things you didn't want to do. So like you just find different things to just not do it. So it's like finding any little inconvenience.
I also procrastinate by reading. I'm like, just one more chapter and then I'll do XYZ. Sometimes I'm never late to work, but I leave later than I want to, and thus I get there later than I want to. I'm never late, but I'm later than when I want to get there. So like work starts at 2:45. I'll get there at 2:40 instead. Yeah. And I'm like, I wanted to get here earlier.
See, like when it comes to work and everything, I always want to be there like pretty early.
I've always been not the best at time. Like even in high school, like my friends, like they'll tell you,
Oh no, I've always been early, but now I've started to get to where I'm not as much when there's like events that I don't care about as much, or like I've learned to like get there right on time and it's like not a big issue.
You and Nathan and Dane always complain when I want to get to church a little bit earlier because I'm working the camera. And you're like, no, we don't want to stand there. No, we don't want to socialize with others. No, we don't do this.
No, that's the kind of stuff I like to get there right on time.
And we get there right as it starts. I'm like, I have a volunteer position I need to get to.
It's so nice, though, to just walk in right on time.
No, it's stressful.
It's so nice.
And then we bolt out of there, which I'm not complaining about. I'm usually tired.
I mean, there are times that I like to talk to people, but also it's just like kind of awkward sometimes because it feels like forced. So it's just kind of weird. I don't know.
But I also feel like a lot of times I work better under the stress of having to turn something in. Like, especially if I'm having to write something. The procrastination, oh my gosh, this is due in an hour. Let me type something right now.
See, I think I'm good under pressure too, but after it's done, I will sob afterwards.
Oh, no.
Like,
I'm just like, I'm glad that's done.
It's not even in like assignments. It's just like any like confrontation or anything. Like, I am okay with confrontation. And I'm good with like handling the stressful situations that all have to be done and people don't want to rise above and do it. Because I've had to go through that a lot the past few productions and everything that I've done. And I'll do a good job of it. Like, I handle things really well. But then I break at the end of it.
Nope, not me.
I do. Because I'm like, okay, I'm done. I can just let it all out. Doesn't happen very often. Because I also don't just, like, let myself just, like, cry. But it is what it is.
I think it helps more so if I'm, like, creative writing. Not, like, so much a news story, but when I was in creative writing last semester, I would wait until it was due
Yeah.
Because I think better when I have to think than the other where it's just like, oh, well, you can think if you want to, but this isn't due right now, so it's not a big deal.
Right.
I had an English teacher in high school, and he said that he doesn't trust anyone who doesn't procrastinate.
Then he would not trust me.
Because I think lots of writers procrastinate. Maybe not all, but I think lots of them do.
I don't know. Maybe. I mean, he probably wouldn't trust me, but I swear.
Because then also to go along with procrastination, another bad habit I have is never rereading anything.
Oh, I
never
don't.
reread anything I submit.
put it in Grammarly and just hope for the best.
Here recently, I've been putting it in ChatGPT and making it tell me where all of the AP style error mistakes are so I can fix them.
I'll do that. Or my mom is actually really good at all that stuff, and so I'll send it to my mom, and my mom will edit it.
If I have time to send it to my mom, then I would.
Because my mom is great at it.
Again, we run into the issue of time.
Mm-hmm. So my philosophy papers, my mom and my Nana would sit together and edit them. So one time actually, I had to write a paper about erotic love, and I had to make a scenario. So I talked about a young couple, their first relationship ever. And everything, and then being adults. Yeah, didn't think about it actually kind of having the scenario of me and my boyfriend, but obviously not being how we are, obviously. But it was just, kind of awkward when I realized my Nana and them were reading it, and my Nana and Mom were they called me and they're like, please say this is not real. Why are you writing about this? And I'm like, it's just a scenario that I came up with.
It's not real.
I literally was just typing and just that was the first thing that came up to my mind. And so and it was easy to cite from the book too.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that was kind of awkward. But I didn't procrastinate, so they got to edit it in plenty of time.
Yeah.
So it was easy.
See, and that procrastination does have a lot of consequences sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Just oh, don't have time to reread this. Oh, don't have time to fix it.
Hopefully you did good.
Hopefully I did this all right.
So I actually looked up a few different tips, and I don't know if they'll work for you. So we're gonna just go through them because I don't really know if they work. Because I just do it. My tip is just don't procrastinate. So.
Wow, that helps so
I know,
much.
so
Thanks. I'm gonna go along with the rest of my life and not procrastinate any because you just helped me so much.
That's why I said I looked some up because I know people who do procrastinate that doesn't help them. So it's the same as hey, I'm depressed. We'll just be happy.
Oh,
same thing.
Works out well.
Same thing. Okay, so one of the first ones I looked up, it said the 5-minute rule. And it just says, just start for 5 minutes and see where it goes.
Okay, after 5 minutes, I'm getting in my bed. I've done that before. I'm I'll just sit here for a minute. Wrong. Okay, that minute's up. Let me go lay down.
Okay, well, so if that works for you guys, great. Okay, this other one is called Break It Down. It says small tasks feel less overwhelming than big projects. So just kind of breaking it apart, which we talked about that we both do. When there's big projects.
Yeah.
But I don't feel that. I don't feel like that's a thing
tip
for any kind of project though, unless it's really big or anything. Because right now, even with this the podcast, you break it up into episodes, and then my documentary, you break it up into sections of how you want to do it. Okay, another one is called accountability hacks. So you need to tell a friend, set deadlines, or use a reward system.
Okay, maybe it's not so much a system, but a lot of the times, if I have to sit down, let's say it's not even due that night, but this needs to be done before it's due so my teacher has time to grade it. I'll be okay, you're not allowed to eat dinner until you get this done. And it's
that's fair.
8:30. One of the biggest ones I do is if I'm really tired and I'm I want to go take a shower and get in bed so bad. And then I'm well, I could just go take a shower and then sit back down in my chair and then finish it. I'm
but you won't.
Once I take that shower, it's game over. So my reward is getting to take a shower.
There's been times that we've done big assignments and we went and got ice cream afterwards, because we're that's our reward.
Mm-hmm. But my biggest one is a shower. I will all the time. If you ever see me at night and I just sometimes I do have to,
at night.
Obviously, but at night doing an assignment and I'm sitting there and I'm I'll take breaks too. If it's a bigger assignment and I'll take breaks, and sometimes those breaks last a little bit longer than they're supposed to. But, and then I'm I really want that shower so bad. So I gotta get this done. And I think that's kind of funny that my shower is my reward. It's like a reward.
I love showers though.
Yeah.
But I don't think accountability works in a lot of ways because, like, even if Nathan will tell me that he has an assignment, I'm like, hey, you really need to do that. He doesn't do it.
No, he doesn't listen.
No. He doesn't do anything till last minute.
Yeah.
Which hurts me, but it's fine because it's his life.
It's his homework, not yours.
I know, but I just want to help. Like, I'm sorry. Like, that's the type A in me that's like sinking in, you know, like trying to
must fix,
must control.
must help.
Anyway, okay, next tip. Change your environment. So it says work in a new space to break the cycle. You do that a lot.
Yeah, I used to have to, especially first semester of college, I couldn't work in my room because I knew I would just get in bed and lay down. I had to go work in like the union. And especially last semester, I worked a lot in the library.
See, I feel like I get distracted because I can get distracted pretty easily.
Well, I sit somewhere that I won't see people I know.
That's fair. But like, I'll always just sit at my desk and put my AirPods in and just like listen to random music. And I just like, I get going.
That's another thing. If I actually need to get something done, most people will like listen to music. Not me. I have a 5-hour coffee shop sound on YouTube.
That's crazy to me.
Not coffee shop music. It's coffee shop noise. So it's like you can hear people talking, but you can't quite make out the conversation. That is the perfect work environment for me. If there's so many people, I can't tell what anyone is saying. I will get so much work done.
No, see, any songs that I just like, it'll motivate me. It's like the same as like you running and like listening to a song that gives you like a runner's high and you just
I
run
can't
faster.
listen to music that I know.
When you're
then I want to
working?
sing along or running.
Really?
Then I want to sing along and I know the words, so I'll start typing the words that I know. And I'm like, oh,
But when
crap.
you're running?
I listen to music that I don't know word for word.
Bro, I'll listen to the songs that like give me the runner's high and I love it.
There's
just,
a
like,
couple
pushes me to,
songs
like,
on
go.
my runner's playlist that I know really well, but most of them, I like know them, but I don't know them word for word because if I do, I'll just sing along. And obviously when you're running, you can't sing because then you get out of breath.
You mean you don't listen to Witch Doctor when you're running?
No,
Okay, I don't either.
you're lying right now. You're 100% lying.
I am lying. Anyway, so another tip and the last tip. It says set fake deadlines. So trick your brain into starting early.
Nope, that doesn't work for me.
Okay, I do that with a lot of things. I'm like worried that something's gonna, like an inconvenience is gonna happen. So I guess it's technically not the same thing. It's just like gaslighting myself to get them done faster. And then also like not even procrastinating really, but like I'll trick myself into thinking like there's only $50 in my bank account and so I don't spend money.
Yeah, you do that a lot.
Yeah, I do that.
When I was in high school, I did yearbook,
Mhm.
and the yearbook was never turned in on time before me and my friends joined. And so my junior year was my first year. And our teacher was like, hey guys, like it's due June. It was like end of May, very beginning of June.
Yeah.
I forget the exact date. And he told us it was due a week before it was actually due.
That's so smart.
Because then everyone was, because obviously it costs more if you're late.
Yes.
And so we were all like, Mr. James, there's still not a couple pages done. Like, we're going to have to come in like tomorrow. And he was like, oh, I was just kidding. It's not due until next Sunday. You got plenty of time to do these
I
couple
started
of
doing
pages.
yearbook my freshman year of high school because technically wasn't allowed to be on it until like 10th grade or something. I think. No, maybe it was my 8th grade year. And no one had finished it, and my cousin was on it, and she was like by herself, and so she's like, I need your help. And so we would stay up every night for the like 3 days till like 2 a.m. with our teacher and do it.
I
It was
didn't know it was a
terrible.
thing you could join my first 2 years. Freshman
I
year,
loved
I
it.
thought teachers put it together. And then my sophomore year, one of my best friends was in it. So I like heard about it, but I didn't know it's something I could join. And then at the end of sophomore, she was like, yeah, you can, like next year if you want to.
Dude,
So
I
I
love
did.
it. I was a yearbook editor for the last 3 years, I think I was in high school.
I was business manager both years, and I was business manager of the year. I won that award my junior
See,
year.
I was the editor because no one else would do anything.
I didn't procrastinate on that because I really enjoyed doing it.
See, I loved it. I was the editor. I was the photographer. I did everything because no one wanted to do anything until my senior year. And then some people did things, but like it wasn't. I wanted everything to be like very cohesive into the theme. And, like, I told people, like, hey, you make this template for sports, and we'll use all of that for sports.
Yes.
All that stuff. No, people made their own in each
Oh.
sport.
Oh, no.
It was terrible. So I had to be the bad guy. And
No,
go and
we
fix
would
them all.
always, the editor always chose the templates and then we would just put them in.
Yep, that's what I did.
Because
And-
making templates takes way too much time.
Yep, I know.
Yeah. No,
I
we
worked
didn't have that
so
problem.
hard on the football one, and it looked so good because it was like a film. Like, we did more like behind the scenes film work, and I did like a whole thing where I had like the different film. It had the pictures in the film and all this stuff. Oh my gosh, it looked so good. Then people were like, some people used it, and then some people try to make their own, and I had to be the bad guy and change them all.
Yeah, that's okay though.
It is okay, but it's fine. It's fine.
So, like I said, honestly, maybe I need to not procrastinate, but the ADHD in me won't let me not procrastinate.
I mean, as long as you procrastinate to the point where you're still getting your stuff done and doing well in class.
Well, I mean,
like,
sometimes it's a
fine.
couple minutes late.
That's probably not good. You probably need to not procrastinate as much then.
Yeah.
Like, cause that's
That's
just
a
not
real
good.
problem that I have sometimes. Like, freshman year, first semester, I was in a philosophy class, and I knew the whole semester that the final was a 1,000 word essay that was due this day, this time. Started it 8 hours before, turned it in 4 minutes late.
No, that's just not okay.
Still got an A in the class, and I'm pretty sure I made a really good grade on the paper.
I just don't understand. I could never.
Kantian versus utilitarian ethics.
Thank you so much for watching this week's episode. And if you missed last week, you should definitely go back and listen to us talk about our different hobbies. It was definitely a very fun and interesting episode, I would say, having Nathan on there. And
then you can definitely tune in next week to hear us chat about a very interesting topic that I don't think y'all are really prepared for. And so you're so not prepared that's why we're not going to tell you what it is.
you have to come back next week and figure it out.
Yeah. Because definitely, obviously, it's Mia and Emily. It's going to be so much fun to listen to, but we're not going to tell you what it is. We just want you to sit in anticipation for the next week.
You know,
Definitely
you're gonna
not
come back.
because we don't know what we're going to talk about.
You're going to tune in, same place, same time, same Batman channel.
Same Batman channel.
Yeah.
But anyway, like Emily said, thank you so much for listening, and we will see you here next week.
Bye.